And now for the last and not but least, on your print that you can order right now online, the great Wilbur Snyder.
You know, Wilbur Snyder, Greg, I often heard fans, whenever they'd talk about Vern Gagne, they would talk about Wilbur Snyder in the same breath. And Wilbur was really a close friend of Vern. They wrestled together a lot during the 50s and into the 60s. Then when Vern started his own territory, Wilbur also got involved in his own territory along with Dick the Bruiser. They were promoter partners in Indianapolis. So again, their travels weren't always together, but great opponent. They had some great matches in the 50s. This belt that Vern is wearing on this poster is the United States Heavyweight Championship. And in the 50s, in Ohio, Minnesota, Chicago, Detroit, the United States title was a very coveted belt. On this poster, Wilbur Snyder was the one man, even though in this particular match, as it's labeled here, Vern did beat Wilbur Snyder, but Wilbur's the only man to ever gain a pinfall over Vern. And I think that says a lot. That Vern.
There's a couple great stories I remember about Wilbur because we did spend a lot of time with him. One, they had a match in Chicago, and of course a scientific match, which at that time and today, for people to get into that and buy tickets for it was very difficult. They sold out everywhere they went. So now there's been a big anticipated match between Vern and Wilbur for the U.S. title in Chicago at the old amphitheater. The match started, took their time, they tied up, Vern pushed Wilbur into the ropes broke. Both of them went tumbling out. Wilbur, straight out backwards, landed on the back of his head on the cement floor, not cold. There was a 20 count at the time, counted out for 20. The match was over. It went about 45 seconds. So, of course, those people were ready to riot. But they did come back later on. Vern gave them another match, and history went on. But I had a chance to travel with Wilbur and his son Mike to Denver, Colorado. We went up to Aspen. Some friends, Buck and Rick Dean, owned a ranch up there. Their father, Had Dean, had us out there to ride some horses and go trout fishing.